Right guys, we have an update regarding the release of AirPods Pro 2, so let's delve into it. But first, make sure to like and subscribe for the latest Apple news and rumours. And with that being said, let's just tuck in. Right, so this tidbit comes from a pretty credible Samsung source called Frontron, but do note, the accuracy when it comes to Apple leaks is yet to be proven, so do take this with a massive grain of salt. But anyways, they say according to their supply chain sources, we should see AirPods Pro 2 launch in Q3 of 2022. So Q3 falls in between July 1st and September 30th, and yeah, I do think that does make a ton of sense. Why do I think it makes sense? Well, I do see Apple announcing AirPods Pro 2 alongside the iPhone 14 series, which of course we should be seeing in September. And yes, I know that the original AirPods Pro was a press release, but do remember that Apple announced AirPods 3 on stage, and they in my opinion weren't that groundbreaking of a change, but Apple still felt the need to announce it on stage, and so I do think from now on, we're gonna see stage time for new AirPods. And also do remember that for the iPhone, the ultimate accessories are the Apple Watch and of course AirPods, and so Apple announcing them all together on stage means that some of you guys might decide to buy the iPhone and also the Apple Watch and AirPods, and Timothy makes a lot more money. So yes, I do agree with this leak, and I do think we should see AirPods Pro 2 launch in Q3 of 2022. Now as to what to expect with these new AirPods Pros, there's been a ton of contradicting information. So for one, we had Mark Gurman say that we should see a stemless design with these AirPods Pro 2 that should be similar to the Galaxy Buds and also the Pixel Buds. Now to be honest, I don't see this happening because much like the chin makes an iMac an iMac and the notch makes the iPhone, the stems are what makes AirPods AirPods. They're the parts of the AirPods that stick out and makes a product instantly recognizable. And so I don't see Apple removing such an integral part of the AirPods design language for these new AirPods Pro. Also, do remember the stems do serve a purpose. They have the Force Touch sensors, which are way better than the swipe gestures most stemless earbuds have. So yes, I do think the right move would be to keep the stems with these new AirPods Pro. And so since Gurman tells us that Apple's been having issues putting all the components needed in a smaller stemless design, I do see the stems staying with these new AirPods. Although there is a chance they could be smaller with these new Pros. But anyways, this completely contradicts the latest leak we've seen of AirPods Pro 2, which are images of the actual product. And these don't really have a radical design change. Instead, there are small minute changes to the existing design. For example, the optical sensors have been removed, and instead, Apple's using the more accurate and more reliable skin detection sensor we saw on the 3rd gen AirPods. We also have speaker holes on the actual case. This is going to work with Find My to, of course, find the case and the buds separately and use the speakers as a way to locate the case using sound. We also see a metal loop on the side of the case. This could be used for lanyards like we saw with the iPod Touch 5, and so it is possible Apple gives us first-party straps for these new AirPods Pro 2 that of course they're probably going to charge $30 or $50 for. And to be honest, in the past we do see images like these of future AirPods way before their release. And so I do think, while the information's from a pretty dodgy source, these images should be somewhat accurate. Anyways, we've also heard about motion sensors for fitness tracking on these new AirPods Pro. Now this, I don't understand why we need, since of course many who do have AirPods already have an Apple Watch, and that tracks all your fitness stuff perfectly fine, so I don't see this coming to the new AirPods. As for other changes, we should see better sound, better ANC, and of course, better battery life, since we did see that with the 3rd gen AirPods. So yeah, those are all the changes, but tell me in the comments below guys, are you excited for AirPods Pro 2? Anyways, thank you for watching guys, make sure to like and subscribe for the latest Apple news and rumours. Check out the video in the icon above on details regarding iPhone 14, and on that note, I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya peeps.